Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Matt Chapman added 3 RBIs to his total, helping lead the A's to the win over the White Sox 5-2. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. The Detroit Tigers combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-1. Charlie Culberson was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 5-2. Diego Castillo collected win number 2 on the year as the Rays claimed victory over the Orioles 3-2. The New York Yankees combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Jose Barrios got the W, his 11th this season, as the Twins downed the Tribe 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. The Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 2-1. John Lester reached a milestone 200th career win as the Nationals got the best of the Blue Jays 7-1. The Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-3. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-5. The Phillies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got a road win against Arizona 4-2. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. The Pirates amassed 14 hits in the game as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-1. The Mets swatted 4 home runs in this one as they dismantled the Giants 11-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Hey. Whoa. 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 Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth, just to keep it a buck. You play with me once and you dumped. The that I say when I'm done, you know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my sins with my fingers.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Oakland A's and the Chicago White Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So stepping in is Elvis Andrus. And we are set for baseball here this evening. In there at the knees, strike 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand in D-Row. Through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
So the next to bat will be Tony Kemp. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Kemp is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. A's nothing. White Sox coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that. This guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The designated
now
hitter.
at the plate is Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Luzardo is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next to hit is Cesar Hernandez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's Jose Abreu. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series. 0 for 8. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
His career numbers in this matchup, he's 3 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 13 home runs and 48 driven in. Pitch popped up. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
At the plate now, Seth Brown. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Nope. Ball two. Popped him up. Hernandez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting seven.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. One hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Now into the box, Eloy Jimenez, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is back.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Striding in is Luis Robert. First delivery to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Still 1-2. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Jimenez, the runner at third with no outs. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now here's the pitch. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Piscotty's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That is 7.
Next to stand in is Zach Collins. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering.
Nope.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, as a hitter, you got to tip your hat right there. 2-0, you're sitting all over a piece of cheese, and he pulls the string right there. Let's see if the batter makes an adjustment and sits changeup right here.
Kinder's got it for out number 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 2 full. The White Sox lead it 1-0. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
The right fielder, Stephen.
Lynn steps into his windup. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2-0 now. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Sean Murphy.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. And he fouls this one off. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the White Sox.
Here's Jurickson Profar as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in next, Adam Engel. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he'll take a look at ball 1. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
The third baseman, number 8, Jason Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Profar at third. Anderson is over at second with one down in the inning. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball sent back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Into the box, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2. That's ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Engel is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Down 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up
Leading
next,
off
the
for the
exciting
White
Eloy
Sox.
Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
First offering on its way. And that misses low and away. Ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right
Now
there, and
batting,
you know he's
center
talking
fielder,
to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0.
No bets off the plate. Ball 2. That's ball 3. Down 3-0.
Jimenez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now to the plate, Zach Collins. And their runners at the corners now. And now the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
3-0.
Adam Engel waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Couple of runners on base with one down. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late square, and this is popped up. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Tim Anderson. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now here's the first offering. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
You can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. J.B. Wendelken answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Wendelken. Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball in there. 3-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First offering, popped up. Olsen is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's the White Sox 7 and the A's nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, number 22.
Lynn's ready. First pitch on the way. Ramon Laureano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Seth Brown. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Stepping in now, Chad Pinder. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the
Set
White
now
Sox,
for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
In there, 1-2 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch.
They're at the count 2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Up next,
the next batter will be Luis Robert. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on the way. 7 runs, only 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there's out number 2. So here is Leody Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Lynn steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Heading out towards shallow right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now it'll be Zach Collins to lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The catcher, Zach Collins.
He's set and the pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Olsen is there. 2 down. Ready now is Adam Engel. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Now at the plate here is Tony Kemp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Lynn comes set. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
There's a ball smoked, but caught at first by Abreu. And he'll then put the tag on the runner, and this is a double play.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Next to dig in, Ramon Laureano grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bert Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And the pitch. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now to the plate. Here is Cesar Hernandez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Jose Abreu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch.
Inside, ball 1. Inside, ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up is Elo Jimenez. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball 10.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Murphy finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the A's nothing. So now to the plate, Seth Brown. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter, Seth.
Lynn's ready. First pitch on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next to hit, Chad Pinder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Throw into second.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery, and it's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Now at the plate, Sean Murphy, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Murphy.
From the stretch, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Elvis Andrus would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Elvis Andrus flew out last time up. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Lou Trevino enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Lou Trevino.
And now, Luis Robert, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
fly ball out to straightaway right field. The Scotty's there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox.
Next up, Leury Garcia for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in next, Zach Collins. He grounded out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the ball.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're still in control, 7-0. And now here is Tony Kemp starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the AB now. Now this is on the ground here for Profar at second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next, it'll be Matt Chapman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Looking up is Jimenez. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Garrett Crochet answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Now batting, the first baseman.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
Number 22.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. And he takes ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Palehose took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lance Lynn pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Jesus Luzardo struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never break.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into